If you have a greenhouse and you constantly worry about it overheating during the day, this is just one of those upgrades that really do make a big difference. This is the automatic greenhouse vent opener, and we've had this installed in our greenhouse for about 2 years now. And honestly, the fact that it's still working reliable after Idaho weather probably says the most about it. We live in Idaho, and greenhouse season here is a little tricky. I learned it the hard way that our greenhouse doesn't really extend our gardening season much unless we heat it, but I'm paranoid, so I don't. So airflow becomes really important once temperatures start climbing. When we built our 9x12 greenhouse, we specifically accounted for 2 airflow areas. We have the top vent. Where is it? There it is. And we also have a window here that opens. And these 2 sources provide us with some airflow. And this automatic opener controls the top vent. What I like about this system is that it actually works automatically. Sometimes I forget to open or close the window, and the fact that I can rely on the top vent with no electricity. And as the greenhouse heats up, the opener gradually pushes the vent open, and once the temperature cools back down, it closes on its own again. I'll try to come at night when it cools down to capture how it looks like when it's closed. And to be honest, I really wish that I had installed 2 of these instead of 1 in 2 different areas. And that's not a complaint of the product at all. It's more about my greenhouse size, and I'm mentioning it so that you can consider it and install the right type of airflow for the size that you have. Because in the middle of summer, 1 auto vent just isn't enough airflow for my greenhouse in full sun. The opener itself is pretty simple mechanically, which I think is part of why it's been so reliable. It's designed for greenhouse roof vents and automatically responds to temperature changes without needing power, like I mentioned before. And once it's installed, there's really not much you have to think through about during the day. And it being here through some freezing temperatures, really hot summers, high wind up to like 60, 70 miles per hour, rain, and constant temperature swings. Talk about going from a 75 during the day and all the way down to like a 15 Fahrenheit. This is spring season right now, and it still opens and closes automatically like it's supposed to. And so if you have a greenhouse and you want a more hands-off way to help you manage airflow and temperature, this is a really useful upgrade. And I hope that this review gives you an idea of how it's worked for us, whether it's the right fit for you and your greenhouse.